thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here.
Nice to see you again.
So, you know, I've known you since I've been in this role, but for those that don't know, how did you start BrainLair Books?
We started back in 2018. We did a campaign to raise money through Indiegogo, and I started it because we weren't prioritizing fiction that uplifted marginalized voices, is what we call it. We wanted to center stories by and about people from different groups because I noticed that there was a lack of empathy everywhere, and research shows that reading fiction builds empathy. So we wanted to do that. That's what we say, we're building community by reading these inclusive books, and that way we're developing empathy with people.
And I've never asked you, are they new and used books?
Only new.
Okay, only new books. And so how have you seen your business grow since you started it?
Well, we started in a house on Jefferson with maybe very few books, and everything was spaced out. And now we're over on Portage Avenue, and we have about 5,000 books in the store, and other items now too.
And how many visitors do you see in a day?
Well, let's say this past Saturday, I think we had maybe 60 people come through, most of them within the first 2 hours. It was crazy. We were expecting people to be gone for the holidays, and we forget that this is also a destination. Families live here, so people came here for the holidays, and so we've just seen a tremendous amount of people showing up for us throughout the week.
So this Saturday is Independent Bookstore Day.
It's the 12th annual.
So tell me all about that.
Well, Independent Bookstore Day is a day that independent bookstores across the country celebrate being independent and showing what we can do, how we are different from an algorithm online, how we are different from a massive bookstore, what we offer, because each store is curated by the owner and the buyers in the store, and based on what my customers are looking for and what I want to introduce them to, so they could all be different. You could just go down Glendora's up in Michigan, and it'll be totally different than what we sell in our store. So we're celebrating that, and we have exclusive merchandise that publishers create just for independent bookstores on this day. So branded items, tote bags, there are certain books that we have. We have a coloring book we put out each year, like different things like that you'll only get on that day.
And what kind of activities are you going to have that day?
Well, that day we'll be having first the Golden Ticket, Libro FM, which is an audiobook supplier for independent bookstores. So if you buy from them, you support independent bookstores, and you can support our store particularly. They're giving away a year of audiobooks. So we'll hide a Golden Ticket in the store. If you find it, you get a year of audiobooks, which is, if you like traveling, cleaning, walking, it's a great time to listen to audiobooks. I listen to them every day. So we have that. We'll be drawing for our own year of physical books. We've been doing a raffle throughout this month. You get entries every time you spend $25. If you bring a friend to the store, if you join our membership, any of that, you get like entries into it. And so we'll be pulling that on Saturday. So somebody will win a year of books. Maybe the same person. You get a year audiobooks and a year physical books. And then we also have bundles where we've put together candles, books, other items that we feel go together and tell a story.
What does it mean for you to be an independent bookstore and not part of a chain?
Well, there's good and bad to it. The good thing is I get to decide what I'm doing in my store. No one sends me a plan for what it should look like and for what's important to the community. So I have a lot of say in what happens or what doesn't happen in the store. I have support for, we're better able, I think, to serve the community because I'm also involved in the community. This is Idea Week, so I'll be at Happy Hour tonight, Innovation on Tap, one of the people speaking there. And so I work with a lot of the local schools. We have a nonprofit that supplies books to Title I, students from Title I schools, so they can have books at home. So we just do a lot of that. We advocate for the library and other organizations that support literacy. We're the community. And we live here, and our dollars go back here. I hire people from here, and then they spend their dollars in the community. So we're a part of the city. I think independent bookstores are a part of where they are, and they support. All their dollars go back into where they are. So we build the community as well as live in the community.
Well, I love that. Well, thank you so much for being such an important part of our community.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming back. If you'd like to check out BrainLair books for yourself, just head over to brainlairbooks.com, and don't forget to follow them on social media.